Ragazzi, quello che sentirete adesso sono le dichiarazioni più sincere e brutali che Novak Djokovic abbia mai fatto in conferenza stampa. Parole che fanno male ma che raccontano la verità nuda e cruda del tennis di oggi. Ascoltate bene.
All right, everyone. We'll take several questions in English before we transition to Serbian. One question, please raise your hands. Willie.
Novak, what you've done at the majors this year would be the envy of probably every player on the tour except two. What are your thoughts about what you've accomplished and whether that would be enough for you in the future?
I think you're right. I lost 3 out of 4 slams in semis against these guys, so they're just too good. Playing on a really high level. Fortunately, I ran out of gas after the second set. I think I had enough energy to battle him and to keep up with his rhythm for 2 sets. After that, I gassed out, and he kept going. So that's kind of what I felt this year, also with Yannick. Best of 5 makes it very, very difficult for me to play them, particularly if it's like the end stages of the Grand Slam.
Matt.
In the future?
Future for what? Sorry.
Whether that can be enough for you in the future. This level at the majors.
I mean, I'm happy with my level of tennis, but it's just the physicality of it. I try to, as I said, after the quarterfinals, the press conference when I spoke to you guys, I said, I'm going to do my very best to get my body in shape to sustain that level and that rhythm for as many hours as it's needed, but it wasn't enough. So that's something I, unfortunately, at this point in time, my career can't control. So I can do only as much as I can do, and it will be very difficult for me in the future to overcome the hurdle of Sinner Alcaraz in the best of 5 on the Grand Slams. I think I have a better chance. Best of 3, but best of 5, it's tough. I'm, not giving up on Grand Slams in that regard. Having said that, I'm going to continue fighting and trying to get to the finals and fight for another trophy at least. But it's going to be a very very difficult task.
Matt.
Hi, Novak. Nice effort today. How do you gauge their improvement and Carlos's improvement that you saw today, and the sort of gulf between where you are, which is seemingly better than just about everybody else, besides them, and where they are?
Well, it's expected that the young guys are improving. I mean, these two players are the best in the world right now, and if you're not improving, then something is not right. So you have to adapt to that and make changes. But they seem to have very good team, very good strategy of training and approach to the tennis world, and the results are testament to that. So there is no doubt that they are better and better each year, and that's also expected, to be honest. It's nothing unusual.
Eleanor.
Novak, you were very philosophical after the Wimbledon loss to Yannick. I just wonder, what are the feelings this time? Are they similar or different to that one?
I mean, it's quite simple for me. I think, not to repeat myself, I think I answered the first question, what really happened today. Of course, it's frustrating on the court when you're not able to keep up with that level physically. But at the same time, it's something also expected, I guess. That comes with time and with age. But I still enjoy the thrill of competition. Today I received amazing support again on the court from the crowd. Very thankful for that. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I keep on going. The love that I've been getting around the world has been amazing the last couple of years.
Yeah, that was basically my question. How much fun do you have playing like that? People loving you? Is that enough for you?
Yeah, I actually, I had fun particularly in the second set, competing with Carlos on some amazing points, and crowd was into it, and it was quite close. But yeah, he was just a better player in the important moments, and it's never fun losing a tennis match, but at the same time, if you want, if I'm to lose to someone, then I'll lose to these two guys because and I know that they're just better at the moment. So you just have to hand it to them and say, well done.
Tamani.
I'm curious about the physicality. Like this year, has there been like points in the tournament where you've kind of hit a wall, or is it more just cumulative throughout the tournament that you reach the?
It's mostly accumulative. Mostly accumulative. I mean, yeah, pretty much every match there's something happening, that you have to address and deal with. But I think overall, I just ran out of gas. Didn't have any, as I said, thankfully, any injury that prevented me to play today, and no complaints there. But it's just, the level of fitness wasn't enough for Carlos.
Two more in English, Charlie and Larry.
Hey Novak, I know it's probably too early to say, but do you have a sense of what your plans will be between now and Australia?
That's far. Australia is far. I mean, at least at this stage of my career, I mean, I'm not thinking that far, to be honest. I don't know. I'm planning to play Athens tournament. That's for sure. But other than that, it's really still a question mark where I'm going to go and what I'm going to do.
Larry, last question in English.
And this was kind of the same frame of question. You talked about you could stay with them better in best of three. So do you think you would enter more of these tournaments next year?
We'll see. I have to address that, with my team. But that's a sentiment, definitely after the Grand Slam season this year that, not to say that I will skip Grand Slams. I mean, I still want to play Grand Slam season, full Grand Slam season next year. Well, let's see whether that's going to happen or not. But, because slams are slams, they are just different from any other tournament. They are the pillars of our sport, the most important tournaments we have. But yeah, I do fancy my chances a bit more in best of three, I guess 1 week tournaments or the Masters tournaments where you have almost 2 weeks with quite a few days between matches. So, that could serve me better in the matchups against them.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let's
Thank you.
transition to Serbian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ecco quello che abbiamo appena sentito, amici. Le parole di un campione che sta affrontando la realtà più dura del tennis professionistico. Novak Djokovic, a 38 anni, ha ammesso quello che tutti stavamo pensando dopo questa sconfitta contro Carlos Alcaraz. Ho perso 3 semifinali su 4 slam contro questi ragazzi, ha detto Nole riferendosi ad Alcaraz e Sinner. E la verità è cruda. Dopo 2 set semplicemente non aveva più benzina nel serbatoio. Il fisico non tiene più il passo con questi giovani fenomeni che stanno ridisegnando il tennis mondiale. Quello che colpisce di più è la sua onestà brutale. Sarà molto difficile per me superare l'ostacolo di Sinner e Alcaraz nel best of 5 nei Grand Slam. Parole che pesano come macigni, soprattutto quando arrivano da qualcuno che ha vinto da movinte. Penso che ne 25 di tinte tanti che gli quad entalade i 4 titoli del Grande Slam. Ma guardate che classe, ragazzi! Anche nella sconfitta, Djokovic ha riconosciuto la superiorità dei suoi avversari. Se devo perdere contro qualcuno, perderò contro questi due, perché so che al momento sono semplicemente migliori. Questa non è solo la fine di un'era, è il passaggio di testimone più evidente che abbiamo mai visto nel tennis. Alcaraz e Sinner si sono spartiti gli ultimi 7 slam da quando Djokovic ha smesso di vincerne. E oggi, con questo 6-4, 7-6, 6-2, Carlitos ha certificato quello che tutti sapevamo. Il futuro del tennis ha già un presente e si chiama Carlos Alcaraz. Il Big Three è diventato il Big One e anche lui sta cedendo il passo. La storia si scrive davanti ai nostri occhi, amici.